Hello everyone, and welcome to the Top 10. Passion for sports runs deep in the hearts of people around the globe, and football has undeniably emerged as one of the most popular sports worldwide. With its immense popularity, football has secured its position as the most beloved game in the world. When a football tournament commences, it attracts a massive audience, drawing immense attention from all forms of media, including the far-reaching realm of social media. However, despite football's immense popularity, women's football, unfortunately, doesn't receive the same level of audience participation or extensive media coverage. In today's video, we will delve into the reasons behind this discrepancy. So, I encourage you all to stay tuned until the end of this valuable video, and if you find the content insightful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more enriching videos like this. Now, let's dive into today's topic. Hey! Hey! Number 1 is historical establishment and legacy. Men's football has a long-established history dating back to the 19th century, with the formation of professional leagues and iconic clubs. This rich legacy has laid a strong foundation for a massive global fan base. Women's football, while also having a significant history, faced restrictions and marginalization until relatively recently. As a result, it took longer to develop a substantial fan base. Number 2 is media coverage and exposure. Men's football receives extensive media coverage, including television broadcasting, newspapers, dedicated sports channels, and online streaming. Major leagues like the English Premier League and La Liga are globally televised, increasing their reach. Historically, women's football received far less media attention, which limited its exposure to a wider audience. However, this has been gradually changing with increased media interest in recent years. Number 3 is investment and financial support. Men's football has attracted significant investment from wealthy owners, corporate sponsors, and broadcasting deals. This influx of funds has led to the development of state-of-the-art stadiums, world-class training facilities, and top-notch player acquisitions. Women's football, although there has been notable progress in investment, the financial support for women's football has traditionally been lower. As women's football gains popularity, more sponsors and investors are starting to recognize its potential. Number 4 is talent development and skill levels. Men's football, with a longer history and more resources, men's football has had more time to develop talent pipelines, academies, and youth programs. This has contributed to higher skill levels and a more competitive game. Women's football, the talent pool in women's football has grown significantly, but it is still catching up in terms of developmental infrastructure. As more investment flows into women's football, player development is expected to improve. Number 5 is sponsorships and endorsements. Men's football, the popularity of men's football attracts lucrative sponsorships and endorsements from major brands and companies, adding to the overall appeal and financial success of the sport. While women's football has seen a rise in sponsorships and endorsements, they are not yet at the same level as men's football. As the sport gains more visibility, sponsorship opportunities are likely to increase. Number 6 is cultural and social factors. Men's football, in some cultures, football has been deeply ingrained as a part of the male identity, further fueling its popularity among male viewers. Efforts to challenge gender stereotypes and promote women's sports have made significant strides, but overcoming deeply rooted cultural norms takes time. Number 7 is international competitions and prestige. Men's football has a long history of prestigious international competitions like the FIFA World Cup and UEFA Champions League, capturing the attention of billions of fans worldwide. While the FIFA Women's World Cup and other women's international tournaments have gained popularity, they have not yet reached the same level of global prominence as their male counterparts. Number 8 is accessibility and availability. Major men's football matches are readily accessible through various media channels, making it easier for fans to follow their favorite teams and players. Women's football accessibility has improved, but there may still be limitations in broadcasting and coverage, particularly in regions where men's football dominates the media landscape. Number 9 is perceived competition and physicality. Men's football. Some viewers perceive men's football as more competitive and physically demanding, attributing to its appeal and larger viewership. Women's football efforts to showcase the technical and tactical aspects of women's football are changing this perception, but it remains a factor in the comparison. Number 10 is changing attitudes and shifts in society. Men's football. For a long time, men's sports received more significant societal emphasis and recognition. This historical bias has influenced the popularity and viewership of men's football. Women's football. As societal attitudes continue to evolve, there has been a growing recognition of women's football, and efforts to promote gender equality in sports are helping to close the gap. At last, it's essential to recognize that the larger fan base and viewership for men's football compared to women's football is not indicative of any inherent superiority of one sport over the other. Both men's and women's football offer unique and exciting aspects of the game, and supporting the growth of women's football is vital for achieving gender equality in sports. Thanks for tuning into Top 10. We hope you enjoyed this countdown and learned something new. If you did, be sure to give us a like and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to check back next time for another Top 10 list. Until then, see you later.